He was one of the grandson of Igbangbala Oyomu that migrated along with others from Egba Forest to settle in Abeokuta. His hunting skills and expedition, however, took him to various places before he finally settled down in Oloko Jegbe, better described as Olu ITORI. Igbangbala Oyomu was the great ancestor of ITORI people. Orifumilomo inherited Ifa divination job from their father, therefore conferring on her Ontori, that is, a child whose pregnancy was made possible when Ori was used to appease the gods. Most of what happened then were mystery, which afterwards, through his descendants, there came up another mystery. Let me take a pause on that story. Allow me to take you on another voyage, a sweet historical excursion to bless your psychological and pictorial atmosphere. Make sure you keenly follow this story, as I'm going to link it up along the line. Now I want to narrate the story of a young boy that was given birth to during the early 1960s. As a young boy at the age of 5, he was mysteriously kidnapped and drowned in a river called River Wagunu, and on the 9th day he floated back. Shortly after this incident, few months after, he was missing again. Normally every evening around 6 or 7, he wasn't found among the children that usually listen to stories from their grandmother. They started searching for him, only to be found on the tree on the 9th day. This made his mother to take him away from the village to Abeokuta, and after some months, he was taken to Ibadan. At age 6, he was supposed to enter primary school, but his hand could not touch the other part of his ear, so he had to wait at home. His grandmother usually sell in a market called Itoku Market. Amongst other things that they were selling there, Itoku Market was also known to be a market where you can get to buy some local primitive herbs, popularly known as Elewe Omo. They were professionals who could diagnose and prescribe appropriately in traditional Yoruba society. Women usually dominate this field of practice amongst the Yoruba people. That was what this boy was hawking for his grandmother. So one fateful day, a woman came to buy something for her husband, who was suffering from chronic power. She saw the young boy with some certain products and asked why he wasn't in school. The boy replied, "This is what I do to help my grandmom." She told him to take her to the grandmom, and after discussing with the old woman, she requested that the boy should be allowed to be given to her to train. She declined, and at that moment the mother came in from Ibadan, and this was not even expected at all. The mother of the boy agreed, and the boy followed the woman home, and that was the wife of the late Barrister Moimi. From there, he was taken to Akiolugbade, who then took him to the former minister Onolapo Sholeye, who then introduced him to Olusegun Obasanjo, who sponsored him throughout with Afrograms in Abeokuta. His ambition was to become a pilot, but Obasanjo told him to attend NDA. He ran away to Lagos and started working as a cabin crew. Remember, his ambition was to become a pilot. And after that, he found himself in the cockpit as a purser. And that is the mediator between the pilot and the cabin crew. Still not satisfied, he went to London where he studied aviation engineering. Came back to Nigeria in 1995 and floated a flying agency. In 1996, he flew and airlifted over 5,000 delegates to Atlanta for Atlanta 96. And that was how God blessed him and lifted him. He has been a royal father and philanthropist to many. Through his life and from his birth, there have been mystery, similarly to his ancestors. Remember, I said they make use of Ori to achieve their aims. ITORI was actually the name of a person, and the mother was having issue in bearing a child. She was compelled to appease the gods with Ori, that is, Ekotutu. And if God answered a prayer, the name Ori should be found or should appear in his name. So on that day, a covenant was sealed between the mother, Iroko tree, and Ori. After consultation with Ifa told them to add Ori to his name. And that was how the place got its name, ITORI. The incumbent king, His Royal Majesty Oba Abdul Fatai Akorede AKAMO, is a businessman that sits on chain of business and in fact has tried to boom the economy of this settlement. ITORI has grown under his leadership, and it's our prayer that the Almighty God continue to bless ITORI as well as their sons and daughters as we celebrate Oba AKAMO 20 years on throne. Ọmọ aforípilẹ̀ ọlá, ẹlẹ́sìn mẹ́rìnlélógún oníwọ̀fà ẹgbẹ̀jọ, òun yóò mú kó máa ń forí ṣeré nítorí ohun ẹbọ bàbá wọn ní ṣe. Ọmọ oníròkò, ìrókò alábíamọ. The name ITORI came into place when Ori was used to appease the gods. There was an agreement between Ori and Iroko tree and the woman that was looking for a child. After birth of the child, Ifa told them to add Ori to his name. Hence, it was named ITORI, and that was how the place got its name, ITORI. Long live Olu of ITORI.
I was working dry all these Japanese things. Dry, whatever, understand? And a woman came to the market. The husband of the woman had pile, chronic pile. And she came to the market, she met me. She said, what are you doing here? Why don't you go to school? I said, school came. We are working now. This is our school now.
Lékìmọdé ọmọ olúńlá ọmọ àgbọdẹrẹ ni wọ́n kílé bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ. Ẹ̀yin ló máa forí pilẹ̀ ọ̀la. Ọmọ ẹlẹ́ṣin mẹ́rìndínlógún ni wọ́n kílé bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ oníwọ̀fà ẹgbẹ̀gbẹ̀jọ. Oyún kó má forí ṣeré. Ohun tó rí kó má forí ṣàwàdà. Nítorí ohun ẹbọ bàbá wọn ní ṣe. Omilẹ̀ ọlọ́tẹ̀ ò yẹra àìyẹra